Ndị be anyị ndewonu. Ọ bụ Ada Igbo na-ekwu na Igbo Media. N'Igbo Media, anyị na-ewetara unu ọtụtụ ozi gbasara ihe na-emegasị na Biafra Land, n'ala Igbo na mba ndị ọzọ. N'ụbọchị nke taata, o nwere ihe bịara n'iru akwụkwọ anyị nke anyị ga-agụpụtara unu n'ụbọchị taa. Anyị gụpụtachaa ya, unu egee ya ka ọha n'uju. Ị ga-esie ya, ị drọpụọla your comment, like kwa this our video and gbasakwa ya ka o ruo ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche arụ.
Ọzọ anyị wetara unu tata si n'aka otu nwanne anyị nwoke, a Biafra activist. Dịka o si dere anyị ozi a n'iru akwụkwọ, ọ dere sị: Breaking news: International Court of Justice reacts. Simon Ekpa's sentencing was a slap to the face of freedom fighters in Africa with huge consequences. Ya bụ ozi ka anyị ji bịa tata na Igbo Media. Ị ga-esie ya bụ ozi ma mbọ gwa anyị iche ma mekwa ka ozi arụtụ ụmụnna anyị n'ebe dị iche iche aka. Ngwa gere ya ka ọha n'uju.
Is increasing. A lot of people have wrote petition, call on the Finnish government to reverse the decision that the court took in jailing Simon Ekpa, sentencing Simon Ekpa to 6 years imprisonment. This man, his name is David. Many of you know this man. He has been standing for Biafra and all that. He has sent a warning, a message straight to Donald Trump. Not Donald Trump, rather Alexandra Storm, warning him the consequences ahead if the decision is not overturned. The current decision taken by the district court to jail a freedom fighter, to sentence a freedom fighter to 6 years imprisonment, that's the consequences will be severe. That he must do something within his power to release Simon Ekpa, who is a freedom fighter. My wonderful people, let us not deceive ourselves. The same people pointing fingers at Simon Ekpa today are forgetting history. The insecurity, killings, and humiliation in Biafra land did not start with Simon Ekpa. It started long before his voice was ever heard in this struggle. From 2016 till today, Nigeria has been waging a brutal war against us because we demanded freedom. Who brought the soldiers that massacred our youths in Aba? Who carried out the massacre at nnamdi Kanu's house in Afuruku in 2018, where over 50 young men were wasted in cold blood? Who ordered the killings in Anambra, in Enugu, in Port Harcourt, in Ebonyi? Was it Simon Ekpa? Even before Simon joined this movement, the blood of our people have been already flowing on the streets. Yet instead of facing the real enemies, the Nigerian states and those betraying us from within, we wasted energy fighting ourselves. They call Nnamdi a terrorist. They lied, they jailed him, they tortured him, and still hold him in captivity till today. They buy thousands of innocent Biafrans just because we said we are not Nigerians. Now they want to divide us by using Simon Ekpa's name to confuse the people, but the truth remains. Our problem is not Simon. Our problem is Nigeria. Biafrans, wake up. The enemy is laughing while brothers fighting brothers. Nigeria has nothing good to offer us except death, poverty, and change. The only solution is Biafra restoration and total unity among Biafrans, among ourselves. This fighting, inner fighting, division is a way of dividing us. The Nigerian government and the saboteurs are doing all these things in order to put confusion, in order to put hatred in Biafra land. Simon Ekpa has not committed any crime. Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist. Simon Ekpa is a freedom fighter fighting for the freedom, liberation of the oppressed Biafrans in Nigeria. Why must Simon Ekpa be jailed? Why must Simon Ekpa be sentenced to 6 years imprisonment? Simply asking for the freedom of his people. Alexandra Storm should do the needful right now. Reverse this decision. Allow Simon Ekpa to go, because Simon is a freedom fighter. Simon is not a terrorist. Simon has not committed any crime. Simon just doing what other freedom fighters do. Simon is not different from what is happening or what the Ukrainians, the Palestinians, and other people that are fighting for their liberation, that are fighting for their lives. Simon Ekpa stood to defend Biafran people against the Nigerian government. What happened or what is happening in Nigeria today has nothing to do with Simon Ekpa. The Finland government, Alexander Storm, you are very stubborn. You are listening to propaganda, to the news that you got, and you use that to jail Simon Ekpa, to sentence Simon Ekpa. You have not been to Nigeria to see yourself. You are just there listening to the fake news that they have been feeding you with, and you agree to jail Simon Ekpa, which is not right. Release our Prime Minister. Simon Ekpa is innocent. He has not committed any crime, and is not a leader or leading any terrorist group. IPOP is not a terrorist organization. IPOP is a freedom group of people, or group of indigenous people of Biafra fighting for their freedom. There's nothing connected terrorism or anything with IPOP. So Simon Ekpa is not a terrorist leader. All the accusations, they are all false. With all these things, we know that our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa will get justice, even though it seems like it's not gonna happen. Our leader will get justice, because there is good news that I'm hearing, that Prime Minister, the lawyer, the defense lawyers, they are ready. They are preparing for an appeal. You recall that this is district court. It's just local courts in Lahti in Finland. So it's not court of appeal, and it's not a Supreme Court. So our Prime Minister stand a chance of being free for all that, for this sentence.
Ngwanụ daalụ nne nụ ụmụnne m, dịka unu si na-esoro n'Igbo Media. Gịnị ka unu nwere ikwu na nkọwa nke unu gbasara maka ihe unu nọ n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa? Gwa anyị ife iche n'ụdị nke gị, deela ya n'akara kọmentị ka mara ihe i chere, ma chetakwa tụsa ya bụ ozi ka o werete ụmụnne anyị ndị ọzọ ntị. Ndewo na ụmụnne m, ka emesịanụ.